Okay, so you're mixing Dr. Pepper and your pre-workout?
Hey, you can't judge him, my man. You mix C4 energy drink with a very, very strong mother bucker of a pre-workout,
And
then proceeded to study for like 16 hours.
It's because I didn't want to waste it.
That's a fair
My
point.
man, you could have died.
I'm sorry, Mike. We're taking
I
away from the
could've,
show.
but I didn't. And you know what?
Okay.
Kirby,
That's on me. Sorry.
can I have another 9% beer?
By all means, my friend.
I needed to deal with you guys.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm not taking blame for that one.
I can't do that voice no more. It's killing me,
I
bro.
can keep doing it all day. Come on now, baby.
So in the last episode, they made their way back to the Rowdy Raven. And when they got back, they started unloading the barley and started talking about very uncomfortable things that Jack didn't like. So he went out front to the bar to start serving patrons and cleaning things and having a nice, peaceful time. When he was taken and accosted by the Velvet Knives Bruiser, Kyle, running to his rescue, ran out to face none other than SlugNug, their friend from the cave.
Who's supposed to be drinking a lot of water.
Let's drink water.
The well-hydrated SlugNug, once he realized who he was sent out to accost, explained that he needed to find a new job, and since he's used to being an enforcer, that's the job he found. He tried to be an accountant, and it didn't work, because he can't count. And it's in the name of the job description, accountant. So, Lucas, taking a clever move, decided to hand him a troll pelt that was rapidly regenerating and told SlugNug to take it along with a cut of hair and what did Crom give him?
A tooth.
Molar.
A tooth. Right. Crom punched himself in the face. A tooth back to the Velvet Knives as proof that he had destroyed the crew of the Rowdy Raven. And they went into the back room where Lucas goes to explain that Herb was standing there holding a small wooden box filled with straws in case anything went wrong. And that's kind of where we ended it. So,
Why straws?
a few hours later, the hearth is full of logs and flame, and the evening crowd is in. A lot of people are enjoying themselves, drinking beer, slinging back the mead, having dinner, enjoying all the beautiful meals and drinks that the Rowdy Raven offers. A little while later, you guys see Derlin walk in. He's in a cloak, and he kind of walks up and sits at the bar. What are you guys doing now?
Kyle is kind of sitting like near a corner where he can like easily kind of like hide out of sight because he's supposed to be dead. But other than that, he's enjoying a beer and a nice meal. Occasionally helping Jack if he needs anything, but kind of staying out of sight.
Lucas?
I'd imagine I'm in the inn room trying to understand the message I was given by my god.
Okay. Crom?
Crom is in his room, sitting in front of a candle and trying to talk to Nasara.
Okay, what's he saying?
So what came first? Was it the chicken or the egg?
We'll go back to the tavern.
Jesus Christ.
I tried to stay quiet as I couldn't. That is a Crom question, though.
And Jack approaches Derlin, and Kyle, you're down there too, right?
I see Derlin.
Okay. And you see those two kind of exchanging quiet words. Do you approach?
I go, psst. Derlin.
He looks over you. Where you're sitting in the corner, you said?
Yeah, it's a very small like room, right? Not
Yeah,
very
I mean
big.
it's medium sized.
But he can see me sitting in the corner, like very small candle lit to my right.
Yeah.
That's my left.
Like
but
super
yeah.
dramatic.
Yeah, like Kyle doesn't know how to sneak. He's not known for being like suave.
Yeah.
He's known for being very abrupt and awkward. So like he's standing there like hiding under a decently lit area, thinking he's in the shadows, and he's like, psst, Darling, come here.
And we'll flash back to the cave that you guys were in. You exited the cave once the weather had calmed down, leaving the body of Derlin's former compatriot behind. And you guys begin to make your way back down the path down the mountain, following the caravan. After another day or so of travel, you find that the caravan made its way to Willesden. Getting into Willesden being a moderately sized town, the track was lost. So at that point, you guys kind of agreed with Derlin to split up as he would track the caravan and meet you guys back at the Rowdy Raven. Having been gone from the Rowdy Raven for a number of days, you all wanted to get back there to make sure everything was going good with Herb and Jack. Time has passed. Derlin arrived. Derlin makes his way over to you with a fresh cup of ale, and he sits down and he says, I think I have a good heading for him.
Okay, can I have your cloak real quick?
Why?
Because I need to be dead.
What?
I'm supposed to be dead.
Well, the cloak's not going to kill you.
No, but I need it to cover my face. Please.
No.
Please.
No.
I pull my breastplate up over my nose. I'm like, come on, man, I can't keep doing this.
What? Why?
Because there's a gang here, right?
Eh?
The porcelain shivs or something like that.
What?
Velvet daggers, velvet knives, they're stupid, okay? They're really bad. And this person we met in a cave one time, he was a bandit, and they were stealing, like, from people. His name's SlugNug. Like, we told him to go find a better path and career because he was a nice guy, you know, just a chill guy. So we led him on a better path of hydration and less alcohol and told him to find a better path. And he came in here after we had a run-in with them, and apparently he's their bruiser, really tough guy. Not at all, actually. And he said that, like, they sent him here to kill us, and we want to make sure that he doesn't die. So we each kind of gave him something from us to show that we're either dead or severely wounded. And I cut off a piece of my hair and said, here, say you took it as a trophy. But if they come back in, I need to be inconspicuous.
So why aren't you in the back room instead of the front?
You know, I haven't thought that far ahead. You're a fantastic thinker.
Right. So I followed the caravan tracks, and I got word that the woman and my contact headed to the north part of it. You can pull your shirt down. I don't think that hiding your mouthy nose is gonna convince people that you're dead, considering what you look like.
Shit. All right. Next plan.
Do you have a next plan?
No.
I
You said
didn't
heading
think
north,
so.
right?
To the north part of town. Yes, apparently they went to talk to somebody up to the north. So I got word that. So that's what I'm a bit confused about. Is that the lady didn't seem to want to participate, but she was doing what my contact was saying. Where's everybody else? Did they die, quote unquote, too?
So Lucas is being Lucas, probably hiding somewhere in a corner too. So if you can't see him, it's probably he's really good at the stealthing, and I'm not. And Crom is in his room. He was talking to his necklace. Don't know why.
Right. Well, apparently they were supposedly, as far as the information I was able to find, and he kind of rubs his knuckles, and you see they're kind of red, you know, a little like a little bloodied. Of course,
Who'd you beat up?
from the information I was able to find, apparently they went and talked to a half-elf who supposedly, according to rumor, it works for the crown. So we'll need to find a lead on that, and if we're able to, maybe we can find a way where they're talking to him. Why was my group sent with that and then lied to, and why were we poisoning the ground and all that kind of stuff? Because I need to find the answer. I need to find the truth.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So what are you needing from us right now?
do you have contacts in the city?
So we have Herb.
All right, who's Herb?
He's the guy that owns this place. He kind of knows
Alright.
a lot of people around town.
Alright.
We can ask him. It's like, actually, Jack.
Kind of. Jack's like, he runs over. He's like, yeah, Kyle.
Shut up.
Why?
Hold on. Can you call Herb over here?
Yeah. Hey, Herb. Kyle wants to talk to you.
God damn it.
And a couple minutes later, Herb comes out of the back and he's like, oh, stop there. What? Wait, what do you want, Kyle?
Herb.
What?
So this is Derlin.
Can Kellex goes, hello? And Durlin just nods at him. Yes?
We are currently trying to track
Uh-huh.
members of his... Can you let me finish before you cut me off?
Well, you can't finish if you don't start. Get talking, boy.
Durlin, can you finish this, please?
Looks to you like, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to be dead.
You're not doing a good job of that.
I can tell.
What?
So anyways, we're looking for a half-elf that could possibly be working for the crown, Herb.
And he goes, what for?
So when we went out to the logging camp to go and find that artifact,
Uh-huh.
the artifact was tainted and it was poisoning the forest out there.
Yeah,
And
I remember.
his people were sent out there to do that.
Oh, so you're the one that planted
Hold on.
it. You're the one who
Hold
tainted
on,
the
hold on.
artifact.
Unbeknownst to him, he didn't know what it was supposed to do.
Oh, so you're the one who can't pay attention to shit around you. And Duran's like, oh, excuse me. Herb's like, what?
He's trying to reconcile, Herb. He's trying to reconcile. We got off on the wrong foot too, but he's trying to reconcile and he's tracking down. He wants to get down to the bottom of this, and we believe the crown is involved somehow.
What?
So we are trying to track down whoever higher up in the hierarchy is giving these orders. I don't like that.
Keep talking.
And if you know anybody that could possibly lead us in the right direction, there's a half elf that according to him works for the crown around here, that they're supposed to be meeting up north. We need to know, we need to have some sort of contact. If you know anything or anybody, or if you can ask around.
And what makes you think to half elf? Anything to do? Who are these people there that's trying to meet? And Durlin responds, well, he looks at you and he goes, and you're saying that we can trust this man?
Yes.
And he looks back to Herb and he says, well, the people that are hiding are possibly, members of a different kingdom that have made their way into this area. Perhaps they are Khazrundur looking for exfiltration from this part of the kingdom. And Herb goes, all right, I can ask around, but I'm gonna make sure to get all the info that I need for it. You boys can hide nothing from me. You're not hiding anything from me, are you, Kyle?
No, not at all. Except that I'm supposed to be dead. So stop
So
saying
why
my
are you
name.
sitting out here in the middle of the open?
You know what, Herb? Did
What?
you not catch what happened earlier?
No, what? No,
Remember what
not
we
exactly.
Remember what we talked about downstairs when you were putting away the weird cylinder tubes?
Shut up!
Yeah, exactly, huh? You don't like it, huh?
Well,
Talk about things I
hey,
was supposed to
so
talk about.
let me ask you something, Kyle. Where do I keep those weird tubes? Do I keep them out in the front where everybody can see them? Or do I keep them in the back room where they can be hidden?
Keep them in the back room where they can.
Exactly. Anyways, boy, I don't know what plan you're trying to say you're dead. If that dummy over there is killed, even if he survives talking to velvet dance again, you're telling me you want to hire him as security?
Yes, he's a
It's
good.
dumb as a bag of rocks.
Yeah, but he's strong as a bag of rocks too.
Oh, fair enough.
Jack's like, can I go now?
Oh, I didn't even know you were still here, buddy. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, you can go. Go. There's people that need to be served.
I know that.
You need-
He kind of
you
runs
need
off.
anything?
You're asking
Jack.
Jack, do I need anything?
Yeah.
No, do you need anything?
I need a cloak.
I'm actually working on that right now. The entire time I've been standing at the bar top sewing. The entire time this competition is going on. I want to get that known.
Can't wait to see what this looks like.
It's just like tattered cloth that I'm making out of bed sheets. No, dude. I literally texted Mike. That's what he rolled. This entire time I've been leaning on the bar top sewing you a cloak. The entire time.
Oh, thank God.
The entire time. Yeah. No one noticed me either. What did I roll? Now
You got a 16.
plus 9,
Yeah, 16.
so 25.
No, 16.
Oh, I rolled a 6. Wow. I rolled,
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, so either no one gives a fuck about me, or people just really don't pay attention.
A 16 is not bad for something innocuous like sewing at the countertop. you know?
Oh, okay.
That and it's a bar. They don't care what you're doing.
That's true too.
They're
Yeah.
all too drunk.
That's true.
Crom will peek his head down there.
Child, is it dinner time yet?
Grom, go back to your room.
Okay.
I was like, don't you, buddy, Crom. Crom, come down here.
No, go back to your room.
Crom, come down here.
Come on.
It's like, Kyle, Why are you being mean to our goblin? He's
First
our
of all,
friend.
He's not just a goblin. He's my brother.
You guys
Adopted.
must have had some strong genetics.
It's a strange story.
What's the honest?
You got a PhD, bro.
It's when your mommy has.
Okay.
Okay.
How long would you say it would take to sew a cloak with no experience sewing?
I don't know, a few hours.
I'm teaching myself to sew. I want to make it known.
Yeah, a few hours, I'd imagine.
Okay, so I'm barely getting the hood done. So you got some
Yeah.
time.
Hey, a mask will be fine.
Is genetics like being related?
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, when your mother has. He looks at you, Kyle. What color did your mother had her hair?
What?
What color did your mother had her hair?
White.
Crumb, what's the color your dad had his hair?
My dad was bald.
What color was your mama's skin?
White.
He looks at you, Crumb. You're green, right?
Yeah.
He goes, okay, so genetics is like when your mama's skin is white, but your daddy's skin is green. And then when they have the baby, sometimes they can come out white, or sometimes they come out green, sometimes they can come out like a mix of the two. So if you guys are brother, then Kyle got all the white and you got all the green.
So the best way to explain it is it's like you're mixing up the chemicals to make a bomb, but that bomb is a person. And every chemical changes how that bomb looks or works.
Oh my god, that person is so volatile.
Yeah, buddy.
Crumb. He
Yeah.
puts his hand on your shoulder. That person is you.
I'm pretty volatile.
Exactly.
But no, we've only ever had one human in our family.
Who's that?
He was a storyteller.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was he there willingly?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And Herb looks back and goes, all right, I'll ask around for this half-elf related to the crown who might be assisting somebody who's from a different kingdom. Espionage. Is that okay? All right, I'll see what I can find. No promises, though.
Thank you, Herb.
Yeah. He kind of walks
Can
off.
I have one of those straws?
Turns around and says, there weren't any straws. Do you understand?
Understood.
Right. And he kind of walks back to the bar and starts talking to the other customers. Oh, what do you want? Can I get you the spice tea? That's
Guys, Herb kind of scares me. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, maybe
Hey, stop
asking
moving.
for his stuff.
Stop moving for 2 seconds. I'm trying to. Do you want this cloak down? Like, do you want it to wrap around you?
So I want it over my head. Pull it over. Has like a partial face mask.
And a sweet
But I want it to like.
So you want like a crop top?
No. Stop. Actually, yes. I want it to be kind of, like those like Mexican ponchos, where it goes over the shoulders and it comes down like tapered.
What
V.
the hell's Mexican?
The spicy people.
Oh.
Oh God!
So at that point, you guys hear, so I gave him the cloak. And
Where the hell did you come from?
he was like, he walked up behind Herb and he's like, yeah, so what now, guys?
What did they say?
I'm not sure they believe me, Nan.
I have a question for you.
Yeah?
Did that pelt I gave you get any heavier the longer you carried it?
Not that I noticed, no.
Did it feel like it became a bigger pile than it was before? Like,
Well-
did it get bigger as you held it?
I felt like it was combined with the weight of my guilt of betraying the people that hired me. So, yeah.
Well, in all fairness,
It's working.
they're not good people. So the guy that owns this place,
Uh-huh.
they rob him regularly, and they beat up his
Oh.
attendant. That's why we want you to come work here. That way you can protect him.
Well, that's not good. Although my last job was all about robbing, so it's not a bad for changing career paths, is it?
Exactly.
No, but-
You'll be protecting the very thing that you used to swear to do.
So it's like instead of robbing people, you'll be using your strength to protect somebody from getting robbed. You'll still be getting to do the same thing, beating up people, but you'll be doing it for good.
Hold on, wait.
Oh,
You get to be the good guy this time.
Were you followed?
right.
Oh shit!
He turns around, looks out to the door, And of course, there's people milling about. There's probably a dozen or two people in the tavern. He goes, how do I know if I was? Is there something to check for?
Yeah. Velvet. I roll perception to look for anything
Okay.
else wearing velvet that looks like theirs. The very ugly velvet.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same.
I wouldn't say
That is going to be a 17 plus 8. So that is what, a
25.
25.
And I rolled a 23.
you see someone wearing clothes that are kind of nicer than you'd normally find in the Rowdy Raven slink out the front door the moment you look over.
I book upstairs to grab my bow and arrow.
Okay.
Kyle grabs the whatever was left of whatever's there of what you finished sewing.
I imagine it's like
Just the hood.
It's just the hood with like a slight shoulder drain.
you have like a balaclava with a slight neck gaiter, and that's it. Like
I put it on and I run out the front door with my axe. Granted, the axe is probably a dead giveaway, guys. I understand that. It's supposed to be stupid. It's not that serious. I run out the front door.
Oh,
Dragging SlugNug.
Well, Crom will follow. Crom doesn't know what's going on.
I also chase after him, but I'm like half like
You jump out the window.
yeah no. I'm like running.
Darling, come on!
I'm running downstairs. I'm like putting my boots on and like trying to strap my belt together while also trying to put my quiver on my back. No backpack, no nothing. Just fucking sending it.
All right. You guys you run out of the tavern into the kind of square that's, the outside street that's right outside. You guys exit the tavern, and then you see kind of a town square, which at this point of the night is still pretty active. A lot of people milling about, finishing their shopping, getting things closed down, and that kind of stuff. And you see the figure that had escaped out of the door running across the town square away from you. Who's going to chase?
I'm going to chase.
I will.
I'm chasing you.
I'm gonna knock an antler arrow.
Okay. Everybody give me dex.
Well, fuck.
That's a reflex save.
Oh wait! Thank God for being a ranger.
16?
16. Oh no.
19.
Lucas, you're the only one that starts to gain on this guy.
Oh, okay.
As you guys begin to run out of the square into an alleyway.
I want to mention as I'm chasing him, hunt prey.
Okay.
Just to start off for anything.
So, Pathfinder, I'm just going to admit it here. Pathfinder has like chase rules, and I haven't memorized them. So I know doing an action kind of triggers something like the next move. Mm-hmm. So if your action is going to be hunt prey, then the person's going to roll reflex to try and continue to get away from you.
What's the material we're running on right now?
Cobblestone.
Okay.
Wow. Did you say concrete?
I did. I did.
I don't think there was concrete in fantasy medieval era.
Let me be stupid.
All right, let me concrete your IQ. All right, you guys are running along.
Should reinforce it with rebar first.
Rob and Kyle, give me reflex.
That's me a 20.
Okay.
14.
Oh, am I doing it too?
No.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, Kyle, you catch up to Lucas as he kind of slows down a little bit to get an eye on this person, how they walk, their footsteps, so he can be able to track the footsteps in the dust that's on the cobblestone, which is, thematically, that's your hunt prey.
Yeah.
Crumb, you're struggling to keep up.
Your little
Maybe
legs.
it's a little goblin legs. Like, not quite enough.
try to slow down. I haven't eaten anything.
Are we on like an initiative system right now, or is it just open game?
It's generally kind of open.
Oh,
So you guys are running along through the alleyway, and this person starts to run, and he takes a quick left, jumps over some crates, and disappears off to the side.
I continue after him, and I will jump up to the top of the crates as well. But before I jump down, what do I see?
You see that it's leading to the next street over, and this person is probably at the end of the little alleyway between the two buildings before getting to the main street.
I'm going to take a massive gamble. I am going to Hunter's Prey, fire the arrow.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm going to use my 2-action aim, my Hunter's aim, and that'll... Okay. So, the way Hunter's aim works is it'll snag him, or it hits him, and then I use another action to activate it. So, either way, as long as it hits, we got him. As long as it hits. That's a 10, so 23.
Okay. In this moment, I'd say it looks like it hits him. But at the moment it hits him, he rounds the corner. So you got him, but it's going to take, the next action. Kyle and Crom, give me a reflex.
Is that a 1? Yeah. Looks like I'm doing this solo. It's a 1 and a 2. Fuck.
A 2? Kyle got a 2? Okay.
Do I roll reflex now that I'm running after him? Or
Crom, describe to us what happens. Final Fantasy asthma.
The crowd just falls over.
The SlugNug comes up. He's like, "Are you all right?"
I haven't run like this in ages.
Me either. I don't like
Where's Derlin?
run. He didn't follow.
Oh.
I'll just go back to the bar.
I think so. A quick question though. Who are we chasing?
I don't know. I was just chasing Kyle.
I don't know either. Maybe Kyle went for a jog. You know, to keep your fitness up and stuff.
I think
You want to go get some beer?
let's go get a beer.
From the distance, you hear, Crom, we need you!
Oh my fucking god. Okay, come on, Slug.
It's like,
Fuck this, I'm walking. This is bullshit.
I agree, man. I agree.
Crop gets that like, you know that like side cramp?
Yeah.
Goes like full unk status, like hunched over.
Oh shit.
Lucas, you round the corner, split second after hitting him with the antler arrow. And you see down a street side that he is running. He's got a distance ahead of you. Do you activate the arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. You activate and the antlers expand and strike into the ground. And he goes, "Ugh," stops in his tracks. And he's fighting them, pulling on him. He's like, "Ugh, ugh, ugh." What do you do?
I run up.
Okay. You run up to him, and he kind of looks back at you, and he's like, "What?"
I'd knock another arrow, and I'm gonna just draw it. I'm gonna have it right at his throat. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm going to roll my reflex now.
Okay.
That is an 18.
All right. So at this point, you round the corner, Kyle, and you see Lucas standing up against this guy who's kind of trapped onto the stone, the cobblestone of the ground with these magical antlers that have expanded from the arrow that wrapped around him.
Oh, when'd you learn to do that?
I've been able to do that.
Oh.
And the guy's like, "Ugh. What?
Pleasure to meet you. Can I ask your name?
John?"
Last name?
You're an asshole.
No. I know.
I don't have a last name.
No surname?
You know, I find it funny because I feel like you're gonna say John Smith and go, I told you a fake name. I'm not playing that game. Why are you stalking us?
I'm not. I just
Oh.
didn't like the beer.
You know, you're the worst liar I've ever fucking met. And
I
I
roll reflex again to
unnock
catch
the
up.
arrow and I just slap him. Not even hard, just non-lethal damage. Just smack him.
Okay. He's like,
Why? So we're gonna do this really, really simple. Okay.
"What?"
My boots, okay, I haven't even tucked my jeans over my boots yet. They're just fucking scrunched, okay? I did a lot to run after you. I'm pissed, okay? So,
Congratulations.
What?
You have bad fashion sense. I could tell.
and you have fake velvet. Shut up.
This is not fake velvet. It's real velvet.
We caught you!
No, you
You
No, you
velvet
didn't.
knife!
none such thing.
You cotton swab!
You take that back.
You
This is velvet.
polyester fiend!
This is not polyester.
I punch him in the throat.
Jesus. Well,
Why are you here?
Give me a deck.
Oh, okay. That is going to be with an unarmed.
Yeah.
he is restrained.
It'll be a -2 because it's
That is
non-lethal.
16.
Okay.
I didn't say non-lethal. I just punch him in the throat.
No, it just
Okay.
fists are just non-lethal.
Oh.
And he's like,
Can I roll a quick perception to see who's around us right now? Like, are we building
Yes.
up a crowd?
Oh, shit.
yeah.
14.
Yeah. People are starting to watch.
I'm gonna be like, Kyle, handle this. I'm gonna walk out to the crowd and announce. I'm gonna be like, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for this vulgar display. This man is potentially a threat to our lives. I know that sounds a little far-fetched, but we're not hurting him. We're just, I don't know what you'd say.
Yeah. Give me a diplomacy.
Guys, we're fucked. No, we're not. That's a natural 20. We're so back. We're so back. We're so
Okay.
back. We're so fucking back.
Okay.
What,
and
you said
everyone,
diplomacy? It's a 21.
Okay.
Whoa.
But
we
it
were
wasn't
funny.
that 20, right?
Yeah, it was not 20 plus
Okay. What do you say to them?
Okay, well, now that I actually have to roleplay what I rolled, I walk out and
Yeah.
go, ladies, gentlemen, this man is a threat to you, your lives, and your children. Do not step near this man. We are handling it. We'll be calling proper authorities soon, but as of right now, we're doing what we can as citizens. So, unless you are able to assist us in this detainment, we ask you clear out for your own safety.
Kyle yells out, "Citizens arrest!"
Everybody in the area, like you could tell, these are like family people, business people. You know, it's late. They're going home. They listen to you. They're like, yeah, okay. And just kind of like yeah, they just kind of leave. They're like, I don't want to deal with this. I want to go home and eat my stew and, you know, drink some ale. Like, I have no interest in what's going on here today.
I walk back to Kyle fucking trembling from that social interaction.
I pat him back. You did good, buddy. You did real good.
There's too many people.
You did fantastic, man.
I think at
Anyways.
this point, Crom and SlugNug show up, and he's like, hi, John.
Hey, Crumb.
And he goes, hey, SlugNug.
Oh, his name's actually John?
He goes, yeah.
I'm sorry for slapping you. I thought you were going to give me a fake name.
I'm not sorry for
That's his
punching
real
you.
name. And the guy's like, yeah, that was my real name, dipshit.
Gyp shit?
Fuck you.
I know you got antlers in your leg, but come on.
I mean, he also has fake velvet on. You're just a
It's not fake velvet.
You know, I imagine he's like trying to like
Yeah,
pull
he's
himself
like
out of it, and I'm
pulling
like,
himself back and forth. He's like, it's not fake velvet. It's real velvet.
Okay, so why were we running?
Okay, hold on. Crumb, actually, first, can you hand me an alchemist fire?
oh,
Okay.
I'm very sorry, sir. You may, if you have a god, you better say a prayer while you can.
SlugNug's like, what's going on, Gus?
I
Wait, though, eh?
have a
So
question.
remember
for
when
you.
I asked you if you were followed?
Wait, before you do it, as he's asking, I want to ask: does that velvet coat mean a lot to you?
Yes, and the guy that's
Yeah.
John, he goes, why?
I want to take it off of you to preserve it and give it back to your gang, because there's not gonna be much of you left, and I'd like to
What
give
the?
some-
What the hell?
I start taking it off of him.
Guy, I didn't do anything to you guys.
Okay.
Hold on, no,
okay.
Crumb, stop.
What the?
Hold on. You're still out of breath. Hold on. Catch your breath. first.
SlugNug's like, oh, what?
SlugNug, I asked you if
The
you were
guy's
followed.
gonna kill him.
No. I'm not going to kill him, but I asked you, were you followed?
I told you I didn't know.
Okay, and you answered truthfully.
Yeah.
You were followed.
All
They
right.
didn't believe you,
What?
and they've seen us.
Uh-huh.
They know we're alive, and they know you're lying.
Oh, that's not good for me.
No, it's not.
Wow.
So what do you want to do?
I'd like to go to the mountain and find a cabin somewhere and hide. That'd be nice.
Wouldn't we all? Now look at me here, John.
He looks at you and goes, what?
I gently fold up his jacket.
You're going to do exactly what we tell you to do.
So John looks at you, restrained by the antler arrow, having his velvet coat stripped off of him by Lucas. John looks at you and goes, what? What? I didn't do anything. I want to point that out, guys. I was just enjoying my time in the brewery district.
I'm going to roll intimidation.
All right.
That is going to be a 16 plus 9, so 25.
Okay, what do you say?
And I look at him and say, unless you want to be barbecued bits, you're going to tell us exactly why you were there at the Rowdy Raven.
And he's breathing heavy, looks back and forth at all of you. You know, he's restrained. All the citizens left. No one's here to save him. And he goes, fine. We were told, I was told that we didn't really believe this guy was the bruiser he said he was. And kind of like mad dog SlugNug. SlugNug's like, oh, that's not necessary. And then he looks back at you and he goes, so they sent me to follow to see if what he said was actually true, because it seemed a little too much.
And where were you going when you ran?
Back to the Velvet Knives, obviously.
Okay.
How do you not know the name of your own group? It's Velvet Daggers, dumbass.
It's not Velvet Daggers,
It's
dumbass.
It's Velvet Knives.
Is it Velvet Knives?
Yeah, it's Velvet
I'm
Knives.
purposely saying the wrong name
Oh, gotcha.
to piss him off.
I gotcha. I backhand him and turn around and walk away. just like passively. Actually, can I have a moment real quick? Is it cool with you guys? I don't want to take away too much. I'm going to nod my head and like hold the coat out. And I'll be like, Varun, is this what you were talking about?
Do you say that out loud?
Out loud.
Okay.
Quietly, obviously. I kind of like mumble it.
You don't feel anything direct yet. What do you do?
I turn around and I walk back. I go, hey, I have one question for you, real quick. I interrupt Kyle, and they're bickering.
Yeah, he goes, what?
This is important to you, and I hold it by the collar.
He looks at it, he goes, maybe. Why?
I was given orders, and I grab it and I rip it down the middle.
He's
in
like,
half.
oh, come on, man. They sewed that for me.
Very
And,
poorly.
Come on. It was like tailored. You guys have met the tailor. You know how good he is.
It's all right.
I throw it on the ground in front of his
Hey.
feet,
Be nice.
and
I
I,
mean, it's no offense to him. You guys give him bad material. Velvet's not
We
great.
don't have bad material. He starts freaking out again.
I look up and I'm like, Run, you there?
You don't feel anything yet.
I look around to see if anyone's watching.
No.
Can I search his person?
The guy that's
Yeah.
John? Yeah. Yeah.
I ask him, I go, can you just be honest with me and tell me what you have on you?
He's like, man, I got a dagger. I got some gold. I got a drawing for my wife. Don't look at it. It's private. I got a couple of cigarillos.
There are boobies on it.
Shut up.
Oh,
Pervert.
I'm not. It's my wife, you dipshit.
I don't open the picture. I imagine it's like folded, and I
Yeah,
take it
yeah.
out and I stick it in the box of cigarillos.
Uh-huh.
And I go, hey Crom, do you have a lighter?
No. No.
you need a lighter?
Yeah,
Got the sock on fire.
yeah. I guess that works.
There you go.
Okay.
I hold it up and I go, so I want to make it known. I do not know where your wife lives. But I want to make it clear that my intentions are true. Okay? This is not a threat, this is a promise. I need you to tell me what we need to know, which is, what are you guys doing? Why are you guys stalking SlugNug? You obviously gave a bullshit answer. What is the real reason you hired him? Why do you continue to rob Herb? And I want you to start from the question I asked first to the question I asked last. And I'm going to hold the alchemist fire and the pack of cigarettes with the picture of his wife.
He goes, what was your first question?
Let's start with most important. Why are you robbing Herb?
Money.
That's it. That simple.
Yeah.
That's lame. I drop the cigarettes and I pour the alchemist fire on it just to ignite it.
It's
on
like,
Herb.
oh, come on. You know how long it takes to commission one of those? Man,
Wait.
I answered you.
Wait. You mean to tell me that you let a man or woman stare at your wife's boobs and then draw it out for you?
I can't draw.
I almost feel bad for you now.
Just look at the real
Cool,
thing,
so
man.
let me go. SlugNug's like, he's not a bad guy as far as I can tell, although I haven't been a part of the organization for very
He
long.
was going to have you
But-
killed,
John looks at him, he's like, I don't make those decisions, SlugNug.
but he was going to go report and snitch on you. Because snitches get stitches, and I punch him in the throat.
He's like, oh, yeah, stop it.
Not one.
Okay, never mind. It's like you kind of hit the antlers instead.
And roll a d4 for damage to myself.
Stop it.
2 damage.
You know what? I'm going to yell out. I'm like, Vorin, what do you want?
You don't feel anything. You feel that you were already given the answer.
Important. Out loud. I'm just like mumbling this to myself, like looking around. And the first thing I think of is Kyle's axe. And I stare at it. That's important to you, correct?
God, this is cruel. Can I go?
Hang on.
I want to go home.
No.
Why?
You know what?
I didn't do nothing.
Hey, Kyle, can you handle this? I need to have a word with my God. I think I'm getting a mixed message right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
One second. I walk away, and I let him handle that.
All
Okay,
right.
so look. So you're not going back to the Velvet Knives
Why?
because I know exactly what you're going to do.
What?
You're going to tell them exactly what happened here, that
No,
we're
I'm
still
not.
alive. I don't believe you.
Pinky swear.
Bullshit.
I'm not going to say nothing.
What are you, 6?
No.
Okay, then yeah, bullshit.
But
Crom, what do you think we do?
I want to go home.
Want revenge, right?
Wait, so this guy's a velvet knife?
Yep.
Okay, so I was still trying to piece stuff together.
Yeah, he's a Velvet Knife. They didn't believe SlugNug that that he killed us, so they followed him and they sent him back here.
I mean, yeah, I want revenge for losing that first fight, but that's more against Lucius Silk Moreau. I mean, this guy's kind of a messenger, and like, you know, I have this whole thing about not shooting the messenger. I don't even think he was in that first fight.
I think I'm a little late to that. Sorry. I mean, he's not hurt, right?
It's a figure of speech.
Oh, gotcha.
I am hurt. He kind of leans his head back to his throat. He's like, you guys punched me in the throat.
And then it's like another thing. It's like when you want to get information out of a guy, you want to avoid blows to the throat and head. You want to go for the body, because if you hit him in the throat, he can't talk to you.
Oh, okay. I punch him in the thigh.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Give me unarmed damage.
Oh, God, you're going to break it. Holy shit.
Is that a nat 20?
No, that's 25.
Oh, jeez. All right. Unarmed is what, 1d4?
1d4.
Yeah, give me 1d4.
My God. Wait.
7 damage.
Jeez. All right, you punch him right in the thigh, and it's like the kind of punch you do to a best friend, but it's a punch that almost cripples him. You know, he's like, why are you guys torturing me? I didn't do nothing. Look, guys, I'm starting to feel a bit uncomfortable about this. You said you was a good guy.
So you didn't
But now
do
we're doing
anything.
bad things to somebody who's been restrained and hasn't shown us any violent tendencies.
No, but he was running
feel
back
like a
to
bad
his
guy
boss
right
to
now.
get you killed. And when when all came to an end, you would be dead, and then they would come after us. They're still stealing from Herb. They tried to rob Herb again as we pulled up to go and get the delivery of the barley. So
I'm not saying
these guys
they're
are
good
intentionally
guys.
doing terrible things.
Well,
I'm sick of the people under my watch getting hurt. I punch him in the thigh again.
This doesn't feel right, guys.
That is going to be. Do I suffer map?
yeah,
Okay,
do you
that
say,
is
Crom?
going to be a 16.
that hits.
Jesus.
He's restrained. He can't do nothing.
8 damage.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my God! Okay, you hear a bone snap under his thigh muscle. He's like, no, what do you want from me?
I grab an elixir of life.
Shit!
I grab an elixir of life out of my bag, out of my satchel.
Yeah.
I grab his throat, and
Yeah.
I pour the elixir of life down his throat.
Crom,
Okay.
I'm not feeling too good about this anymore.
Yeah, he drinks it reluctantly. He's like, what do you want? What?
So just so you know that I can hurt you and then make you come back to hurt you again.
Okay, congratulations. You're a fucking psychopath. Goddamn monster.
Not psychopath. Not
What do you
monster.
want?
I want you to go home. Go home to your wife. Stop being a fucking crook. And we're going to go take care of your boss. Can you do that? Can you go home and forget this ever happened?
Sure. Yeah, whatever, man.
I promise
mean it?
you. I
Can I
promise
seek
you.
motive?
Yeah,
Is that a secret roll?
I think it is, yeah. What were you going to say, Lucas?
No, I just want to be like, I promise you, this life is not worth it. You know, it's just
yeah,
not-
sense motive.
not it.
It's a secret roll. Check versus deception DC. So whatever your perception is versus their deception DC.
So it'd be 18.
Yours is a +8. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, as far as you can tell, he's panicked and telling the truth.
I want to ask you a quick question,
He goes, what?
and I want to make it known. I will kill you if you end up double crossing us right now. I will find you and I will kill you myself.
What?
Go home to your wife.
Yeah.
Do you have a white pelt at your base of operations?
Yeah, that idiot gave it to us. Said it's worth a lot of money.
It is. But you know what? I don't want it back. It's been touched by those idiots. Tainted. They can keep it. It's not worth it to me
It's
anymore.
fine. Lucian wanted it anyways.
You know what? Then consider it a peace offering.
It's not much peace right now. And he kind of like, as restrained as he
Let's
is,
just be
he
a little
does the
sore.
best that he can to kind of like rub his thighs. Like,
You know what? I'm just gonna like snap the arrow, which I assume would like remove the antlers somehow, or like I'd
we'll
start
say
like
that.
breaking
Yeah,
it
yeah,
away.
yeah. He kind of snaps off. He kind of stumbles back. He just runs away. And SlugNug's like, I didn't hit you, John. It wasn't me.
Do you have any backbone?
Why are you being mean to me now?
I'm not. I'm just like, this guy was gonna have you killed
How'd you know that?
because you lied to them and they followed you because they didn't believe you already.
What?
He was gonna run back to them, tell them that you lied, and they'd have you killed the second you walked back in there. You wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
Back in there, you said you guys got me a job.
We have a job for you.
Yeah.
But now it's time to do that job. We're going to go in there. And we're going to mess some shit up.
Wait.
Going where?
We're going to go see your boss. Your old boss.
No, I was going to say, you guys said that Herb was my boss.
Yeah, we're going to go see Mr. Fatso Silk McGee.
Oh, so you guys said my job was to protect Jack.
And you can go do that.
I would be happy to do that. Good luck, gentlemen. And he kind of salutes. He's like, I'm going to go back to the Rowdy Raven and do my job. And he kind of like jogs off.
Take off that velvet while you're at it.
He's like, right. And takes off the jacket that he has and it falls to the ground.
Do we really want to go right now? Or do we want to wait for that pelt to grow? Because you heard it himself. He's taking a liking to it. And if he's wearing it, where's that troll going to grow?
I can't take any chances.
I don't blame you. But if there's anything I've learned about hunting, I guess I don't want to say people. I don't like thinking like that. But people are the most dangerous animal we face. We have to be smarter and faster than them. And right now, we're ahead of the game.
Yes, we are.
They don't even know it's there.
But if that troll grows and we're not there to stop it, who's it going to hurt? What's it going to destroy? We would be better off being there when it grows.
Okay. Then we need to give it another day or two. Let it wreak its havoc, and then we go contain it. Because remember, their base of operations is far underground.
I don't think we have a day or two. I don't trust that this man's going home. At all. Not one bit. He thinks that his gang is going to be able to protect him and his wife and whoever else he has at home.
You know what?
And if we go back to the Rowdy Raven, we're going to go to sleep and they have every opportunity to attack.
Okay, let's go back to the tavern then. I don't have any of my equipment. I just have my bone quiver, and that's it. Let's go back. Let's prepare. And then I guess if that's really what you want to do, Crom, the 3-man team. You feel any type of way?
I'm feeling a type of way, but it doesn't matter right now.
Let's walk and talk. What's going on?
I don't want to talk right now.
Should I not have done what I did?
It's already done. It's nothing worth talking about.
I apologize if you view me in a different light. That was not my intention.
About what? About what?
About what I just did.
But what did you do? Like, what do you see that is wrong? Letting him go?
I don't know.
Or giving the wolf pelt? Or the troll pelt?
No, the troll pelt. They deserve that.
That's a smart move.
That's on them.
Letting him go? Would I have let him go? No. But who am I to say that you did something wrong? Either way, it was going to end the same. We're going to go back in there. I feel like you did what you felt was right. And honestly, Lucas, that is you growing as a person.
You know what? He puts his hands on his head and he really puffs out his chest trying to stretch. He's like, you know what? I'm tired of killing people, man. This doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good. I've said it once. I've said it twice. But this time, I brought a dagger with me. And I had full intention of just gutting him right then and there. Let it be done. Corpse in the street. Who fucking cares? But that's so wrong. And if Crom didn't speak up and say, don't shoot the messenger, I probably would have did. What kind of person am I becoming?
Crom is going to walk away.
Yeah, well, I don't blame him. I'm going back to the tavern. You coming with or no?
I'm with you.
All right. Crom, you going to the tavern?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll be there. And I want to apologize again. And thank you. I would have made a really bad choice had you not been there to balance me out. So thank you.
Where does Crom go?
Crom goes to the Temple of Nasara.
At this time of night, the doors are open, but it's pretty much abandoned except for one flamekeeper. You know, but the person kind of, as you walk up to the temple, do you walk directly in? Okay, the flamekeeper, they got a cloak and a hood, so they don't make eye contact with you. They see you walk in and they give you a nod and then kind of walk off to the side. Basically, you know, like giving you your space.
Okay.
Yeah, they're here to keep the flame going, but otherwise you're free to do what you wish. What do you do?
Crom goes up to the flame and he kind of just sits down, and he clutches the pendant, and he starts to pray.
Okay.
I'm a goblin. Being a goblin, we kill to survive, but that's survival. It's what we do, but I've never seen anyone get tortured before. And I don't like it. It's kind of made me realize that I don't think I want to throw bombs anymore. I don't think I want to make bombs anymore. So much hurt.
And then he just kind of curls tighter and gets really quiet.
What Crom receives is not an answer, but instead the flames in the center of the temple burn brighter, but not in an energized way, in a comforting way. You are now warmed. Your body is warmed. The cold of the night that, you know, exuded off the cobblestone of an ancient medieval city like this is gone. Crom feels warmed. He feels heard. You're not given a direction, but you're given understanding. Kyle, Lucas, you guys head back to the tavern. You guys walk in, and you see SlugNug, like, right up Jack. Like, right up on him. He's like, I got this. I'm here to protect you. Jack's like, thanks. Did Herb say it was okay? Who said you could do this? He's like, don't worry about it. I got your back, little man. I got your back. I'm gonna protect you.
We hired him to protect you, so you don't stop. You know, you stop getting jumped. But with SlugNug, it's
Yeah.
You don't sit at a table, man.
Yeah, you don't gotta be busting nuts with this guy. You can give him a little bit of space.
Oh. Yes, sir.
Just keep your
Got it.
eyes on
Yeah.
him, have an ale, and relax.
He salutes you guys. Okay.
But just
Yeah.
keep your mind on the job. You know, make
Understood.
sure that no one messes with them.
Yep.
Now, the occasional an argument can break out.
Uh-huh.
People do
Yeah.
yell in here.
Punch him.
No.
What?
Don't punch
De-escalate.
everybody that yells. De-escalate. Say, hey,
nice.
do we have a problem here?
Now,
He raises his hand.
Yes.
What's escalate?
So escalating means things getting worse.
Okay.
So
He raises his hand.
de-escalating, yes.
What's de-escalate?
De-escalating means bringing that situation down.
Oh.
So if someone comes in yelling like if Jackie cuts someone off, like no more alcohol,
Yeah.
no more beer,
Yeah.
and they start yelling at him, you go, hey,
Yeah.
do we have a problem here?
Okay.
And if there starts to be a problem,
Yeah.
then you punch them in the face.
All right.
But if they want to leave, if they're like, no problems, and they want to, okay, then you're cut off. Get out.
Right,
You know, if they leave, great. But if they start causing problems, if they become a threat, then you can handle it.
Then I can punch him in the face.
Yes. You can do what you do best, buddy.
All right. I like this job. It's good.
Yeah.
Hi, Jackie. And Jack's like, yeah, sure. He kind of looks at you, Kyle. And looks, did you guys ask her about this? Who is this
Yes, we asked her.
yeah, you'll
This
be fine.
man, he He was a bandit. He was
He was a velvet knife. I
No.
know.
Before that, he was a bandit.
That doesn't make me feel better,
Listen,
Kyle.
Crom actually set him on a very nice path of, becoming a better person.
Oh, okay.
And are we having technical difficulties?
I'm gonna go to my room. I'll catch you guys in just a minute.
All right, Lucas. Hey,
Yo.
you're good.
No, I know.
Okay.
I need to have a chat though.
Okay. And I tell him, like, he was do terrible things, and Crom set him on the right path of, how to be a better person, how to do good, and how to stay hydrated.
And Herb walks up. Who's this jabroni?
Hey, I told you about him. This is
Oh, you didn't?
SlugNug. Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yes.
When?
Earlier today.
I don't remember.
Yes, when we got back, when he walked in, remember earlier, and said that he was here to rough us up and kill us. But then I walked down and said, hey, we got a bigger problem. He told you about the troll pelts, and that they took it to the velvet knives, and that, that he took it back. He was the messenger. He came back. Now he's back here.
I don't know if that was me.
That was you. You were downstairs putting the not straws down on a stone. We let you carefully put them down because I wanted one, but you wouldn't give me one. I still don't know why, but you didn't.
Because you blow the world up. So how much I got to pay this guy?
Not much. He's honestly just give him ale and it'll be fine.
All right, I could probably make it work.
Yeah, and then we'll anything we make on the side, we'll kind of help out with that.
All right. Sounds all right. That's fine.
Honestly, this is kind of more for Jack than anything.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it kind of pains my heart to see him come in with a black eye every other day.
Yeah, me too. He kind of just walks off real fast.
Oh, good talk, Herb. Good talk. So, Jackie, I need to tell you something.
Yeah.
I think I just kind of broke myself today.
Oh, you need a healer's kit or
No,
stitches
no,
or-
like up here in the head.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault.
Okay.
I care about you guys. I care about Crom. I care about you. I care about Herb. I care about Lucas. Even SlugNug, honestly. And
Kind of looks at SlugNug. SlugNug's like standing at someone's table and just staring at the people there. Just mad dogging them. Jack's like, oh, why?
Well, I've let people down before.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was very costly.
Uh-huh.
My best friend, he wasn't in the best crowd, but he disappeared. And I don't know if it was because he left or because he was taken. I couldn't do anything about it.
That's terrible.
And I refused to let that happen again. And I think I went too far today. But also, I don't feel bad about it. I broke a guy's leg and then force fed him a healer's.
You see a
Vial.
look of horror on Jack's face. He's like,
I broke his leg with my bare hands and then fed him
Why?
a vial of healing to prove a point that I could end him whenever I want to.
oh.
Just because I feared that he would burn this place down and hurt you and hurt Herb and hurt Crom and hurt SlugNug and hurt Lucas, and all that would be left is me. And I don't know how to handle that.
You see a look that's hard to describe coming over Jack's face. It's a look of confusion. It's a look of unfamiliarity. It's a look of he's not in a place he's comfortable at. He doesn't know where he's at, like, situationally. And he's like, okay, all right.
I want to protect you guys, and I want to make sure that
Yeah.
no one can harm you, but am I going too far? I mean, the velvet knives have been doing things to you, stealing your barley, beating you up, and
I mean,
I
look,
remember
Kyle,
the first time I saw you with a black eye, I was just so filled with rage. I ran in there and I got my ass handed to me because I went in there half cocked. I couldn't do anything. And now I feel like I can do something. And if I feel like if I don't, I'm never going to be able to.
Look, Kyle, the Velvet Knives have been harassing us for years, man.
But
this
why?
isn't nothing. What do you mean, why?
It should stop.
Are you gonna stop all crime in every city? Like, a city of this size, they have just people who push other people around to make money. It's not that I'm not grateful for what you've done, and Crom and Lucas. I am. You know, I mean, even the other Ravens, they did good. They did really good. So are you guys. But this is just how it goes sometimes, you know? It's fine. Black eyes heal. I'm all right. I don't want you guys getting hurt, like really hurt on the inside for, like, you know, this. It's thugs take things. We buy more than they take, and life goes on. I'm used to it. It's okay.
Kyle nods his head and then kind of just turns around and walks in confusion. Not sure if that was a genuine response. Well, he knows Jack meant it.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to consider it genuine. He wants to consider it as kind of de-escalation. So he's in disbelief that that's an honest answer. Even though he knows deep down it was.
Yeah. And Jack just kind of walks the other way, and he starts telling the patrons. You can kind of hear him, you know, deep in thought. You can kind of hear him in the back of your mind, and he's like, "Thanks for coming out, guys, but we're shutting down. If you don't have a room, you're gonna go ahead and, you know, you're gonna have to head out. It's getting late, you know. Last call if you guys want a pint for the road. You know, we got some clay mugs you can take with you to go." And all that, and he walks up to the front door of the tavern, and he closes it because it's getting cold outside. You know, it's getting late, and the hearth is inside. You got to keep the heat inside. He turns around and starts to walk in, and suddenly you guys hear a as a tavern door smashes open, and you see a huge half ogre step inside, and he's carrying a massive club and a door as a shield. And he looks at you guys and goes, "The Velvet Dwarfs, say hello." That's where we're going to end our session.
Jesus.
What the fuck, man?
Christ.
Jesus.
Wow.